Football on the Big Ten Network is presented by Marathon. Northwestern and Purdue making their way out on the field at Ross-Ade Stadium 129 years to the day after their very first meeting. These two teams collide in what both sides are calling a must-win game. Welcome you up into the booth for it. Jason kicking off will be Luke Akers for Northwestern. Back to return for Purdue, Elijah Jackson. And a touchback to get us rolling in a game where, you think of November, that's where you make your hay, in the words of Ryan Walters. That is where carry with. And knock on wood, that offensive line he's running behind has been consistently there. Seventh game with the same group. So that has been a consistent amidst some inconsistency this year. Back to Mockney right into the teeth of the Northwestern D down and one early. To the ground the Cats go. Cam Porter trying to spin his way. It'll be curious where they mark the forward progress here, right? They want his legs to be effective as well, and Purdue told us they want to stop Lausch's legs today. Rush forward, not much pressure, wide open underneath is Porter. So once again, going to the running backs in the passing game, and a really good shot. Lausch well protected as he has been on this series. Steps up, improvises, and they get it all back and more. Down to about the 20 with Frank Covey. Again, no Bryce Kurtz today, so other guys needing part of the November success a season ago from the Cats. 3rd and 10 here. They've already converted 1 3rd and long. Lausch was hit as he threw that into trouble there. And lucky that was not intercepted.
The entire way. Could have been his first INT of the season.
Brings out Luke Akers from 40. Could have been longer. He drilled it to get the score.
Already seen Kadrian Jenkins, what he's capable of today.
Hudson Card mentioned with C2 QBs. He's still in on this series. That ball slightly underthrown, but somehow still hauled in. It's C.J. Smith. They were excited to get him back. Quarterbacks raved about his ability to create separation. Speaking of separation, over on the sidelines, mixing it up now, getting Jerron Tibbs involved. Let's go down to Danny.
Fastest guy on this team. Brown saw it last week in practice. He said he is the real deal. He's got some legs on him.
They say that was a completed grab. It was to Claire, continuing the theme of receiver talk. Claire's a tight end, but he kind of... Daniel Mueller was at 41 tackles when he went out. Metz, one of his best friends, stepping into that role. So on 3rd down now, they go to the air in the end zone, and that is broken up. Aaron Johnson on the coverage. Excellent play against Jerron. Team Spencer Porath coming on now for the 26-yard attempts to try to tie this game. Chip shot is good. Deadlocked it. Brings up 3rd and 10. Third down the Cats have faced today. That ball is complete to Calvin Johnson. Some moves after the grab, and the yak is going to be enough for the first down.
Really good pocket presence there from Jack Lausch. Side of the formation. Could have hit him on another crossing route for a first down.
Fun start to this game. Hold opens up here for Hyman. Came perhaps just short. Up near midfield for the second straight drive. Broken tackle. Make it multiple broken tackles. Hyman's on his way to the end zone. What a run from Joseph Hyman. 51 yards he goes, and the Cats are back on top.
Then all it takes is a speedy player to break the tackle box. Kadrian Jenkins not able to get over the top of the offensive tackle. Nice seal block from Caleb Tiernan. That thwarts the second level of that Purdue defense. And when Hyman gets into the open field, we know how fast he is, one of the speediest players of Northwestern.
Already much better start than a week ago. A good balance for his offense so far, 6 first downs. It's Purdue back to work, and the Northwestern defense swarming over there. Coco Azuma along with Metz. Let's go to the studio in Chicago. Better field position this week to begin. Olinsky to the air, caught by Covey. Now He breaks the tackle. Purdue having a lot of trouble tackling early on in this game. Did the ball come out at the tail end of that run? Covey had it, lost it. They're pointing.
Johnson picking up his teammate there. It's a big hit, setting the edge for Purdue's defense. Smiley Bradford able to come in with the big collision. Calvin Johnson able to get the recovery after the Covey fumble.
And mentioned Olinsky in the game now, seeing the two quarterback look for both teams. We've seen Lausch, Olinsky downfield, one's handing overthrown and intercepted.
Reason Olinsky's in the game, they trust his veteran acumen for reading defenses, forces the ball deep. Been a couple of missed opportunities for this Purdue defense today, but this time back to that Dylan Thieneman near interception from earlier in the game, Danny, no doubt.
There have been some near misses in this one. Maccabee in the receiving game accelerates and gets up near the first down marker.
The open field.
Pads are popping. This time Jalen Pate got in there again. Immediate impact. Brings half of the 50 in the early stages of the second quarter. They will on 4th and 4 with Brown. The redshirt freshman delivers, and Darren Johnson came up to make the tackle. What a tackle from Johnson on Rigby, and it'll be short. Action letting him hear it on 3rd and 2. Quick throw. Was that grab hauled in? What initially looked one-handed from Thomas Gordon. Drive here, too, especially for the Purdue defense. Another good throw from Lausch out of a tight pocket, and then muscling his way down the sideline is Marshall Lang. Using all 6'4", 246 there in the weight room to work his way down. Offensive line has looked good in front of him today. Porter is the back on 3rd and 1. They hand it off to him. Patient running into the face of Will Helt. Got inside the 10 for and especially in conference. They felt all the phases were clicking in that one. Nice scoop up there from Porter, looking for the pylon. They go back to him here to potentially have number 6. They do exactly that. Leaping, and looks like he came up short again. Few. 3rd and goal. Porter again, another leap again. And this time the signal is that he's in. So they finish off the drive. The red zone had been a struggle of late. 16-3 after Porter's 6th rushing touchdown of the season.
That camera angle right down the line. Cam Porter leaping. Kadron Jenkins doing what he can. We got to remember, Kadron Jenkins just this season getting more and more accustomed to.
Been lengthy drives too today for the Cats. This one lasted 6 minutes and 22. Trying to get momentum into the locker room. Desperately needed for Purdue. Card to Claire again. Second straight play, and using all of the muscle there to move the pile forward at the tail end. Moving with pace. Gain of 13 on the last play. Card again. It's Claire again. Trifecta on the Claire connection.
It's a beautiful route. Gorgeous pass.
Now 1st and 10. Best the offense has really looked so far. It's Tibbs. This time through a tunnel and over to the sideline. All of a sudden inside the 35. All of a sudden some life being breathed.
It's like a big number.
It is. Card stepping up, gonna try to use his legs to get the first down. Stayed alive at the tail end. He may have come up inches short. They kept it. Now they throw it to Tibbs, who has it on the sideline. Out of bounds inside the 10. Beautiful. Make this a one-possession game going into the locker room. Feels immense right now. Kept it again, did Card. Looking to the end zone, just throws that away essentially. There is a flag in the end zone. Hudson Card seems to think it's against Northwestern. Claire was the intended
There is
target.
no foul for pass interference. The pass was uncatchable. 2nd down.
There you go. So, yeah.
So no first downs available to be picked up, so the clock will stop unless they get a touchdown. That last time out matters.
Pressure comes, one-on-one in the back of the end zone. They call it incomplete on the catch out of bounds from Tibbs. That was Claire who came in motion. They've been looking at him on this drive to the end zone. That time, it is hauled in. A touchdown for Purdue, and a big one to set up what is now a one-possession game, potentially heading into the half. Edgerrin on the grab.
There's a lot of trust in this play call because I anticipated an RPO, maybe something with a cleaner read. Here they just decide to trust Jamal Edgerrin and his ability to go up and
Borath on the extra point. This was not an easy drive. They had to make up a lot of ground. They capitalized off some good field position, but Purdue with the answer. And Northwestern is indeed content to go into the locker room. A half played between two teams whose mentalities have flat out mirrored one another this week. Must win on both sides. Really competitive practices. Purdue had the bye week heading into this week to think about the loss against Oregon that was 35-0 back in front of their home fans. Hudson Card returns this week after missing the last couple of games. Ryan Brown has stepped into his place, and now Northwestern will get the ball to begin this second half as Hyman takes it up to about the 25-yard line. And let's go down to Danny.
Big third down opportunity here. 3rd and 2 normally, where you are still respecting the run as a pass rusher.
To the ground, Northwestern goes. It'll be very close with Cam Porter. Akers to have more of a routine kicker warm-up. So Renner, the Indiana native, boots it away, feed him in. Found an initial burst, and Purdue will have some decent field position moving that pile out to the 39, trying to replicate what they did. That was 13 yards, but they needed 15. They need 2 more to get the first down. Card will he try to use his legs to get it. Has to back up and gets pushed out of bounds well short of the yard to gain. So did not get the first down here, and they're on their own side of the 50. Purdue defense trying to get it back to their offense. Jenkins on the rush. Lausch got it off in time, but Gordon is absolutely met by a host of Purdue defenders out on the edge. And Northwestern going to have to punt this one away. Mautros Ali's
never called an offensive play before, to now be doing so for Purdue, it's remarkable.
Trying to keep this drive going. This is about where they got stopped on the last time they had the football in the opening drive. Wanted to have it in his hands. It's in Card's hands now at the QB spot. Goes to the sideline and connects with Rigby, the freshman from St. Pete, Florida.
Purdue went into that game against Illinois actually calling the offense. Couldn't believe it.
You saw it. Well, here's some trickery. They'll flick it back, but this gets blown up in the backfield and some flags down. They had a similar looking play against.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 41. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Final 2-minute drive of the opening half that Hudson Card engineered. You can see him very vocal here, rolling out. Pressure from Pate. Card steps up. Deep throw, caught inside the 10. On time to Edgerrin again. Had the touchdown catch.
Another step in the backfield.
Now Card in the red zone, steps up, trying to keep it alive. Brought down to about the 8-yard line. We were told Hudson starts to wonder if they go to 86 Max Claire down here. Card goes far sideline. It is caught by Love, the running back, at about the 6-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Card steps up, and the timing not there with Edgerrin. Card was hit, and you wonder
toward the corner.
24-yarder for Spencer Borath, the true freshman, trying to make it a 4-point game.
Things the cadence.
Backward snap. There sounded like there might have been whistles. There weren't. Throw to the sideline is complete. It's a deep one to A.J. Henning. It was so loud, it sounded like there may have been whistles, but there weren't. 7 of 10 today on third down. Nice catch over on the sideline. Is it enough for a first down to Henning?
Stands.
Northwestern's going to keep the offense out on fourth down and very short. Trying to keep the drive going. They will. Cam Porter up until that last Northwestern first down. Now Cats pushed back a bit. Porter back to the ground, but a flag comes out. This set Northwestern back potentially.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense, number 99. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Guarded situations, but the Northwestern backs have made some really precise cuts.
Lausch to the air to the tight end again, and Marshall Lang able to hang on against Stevens in 14. They did convert on 3rd and 16 earlier. Lausch dropping back and lost this one up, incomplete, but a flag came out. It's around where everyone lined up.
Holding. Offense, number 1. That penalty's declined. It's 4th down.
Porter call for the hold.
41 yards. A big kick to try to make it a 7-point game as long as 43. That was at Maryland. And they got it. So that does feel like an important field goal, even though they don't get the 6 with an injury he suffered in camp. Has had one really brilliant catch on the day. Hard. Oh, nice improvisation. Leads to a first down. And
Energy we've seen throughout a number of times in this game. Not there right now.
Faked it to Maccabee. Maccabee threw a nice block. Then Card rolls out. Got pressured. Oh, did he find Edgerrin inbounds? Looks like he did. Again, knocking on the door. They can get a first down without a touchdown. Threw it back, and now they're looking to the end zone. Looks like they might have enough for a first down. Wow. So Rigby threw it. Have to go. First and goal. Ross 8 crowd loves it. Purdue knocking on the door, wanting to tie the game. A big pile up down in the goal line. And it's still moving. I don't believe the whistle ever blew. Maccabee, who added about 20 pounds. Whistle never blew. And Maccabee just kept moving and moving everyone.
Well, what's the word that Jason Simmons used to describe Devin Maccabee? Relentless. A great example of it on this touchdown run.
Purdue defense. Lausch rolling opposite way in which they initially went, and Porter lowers his shoulder at the end of a really nice catch and run to keep this. So now a huge 3rd and 4 for Northwestern. Lausch has to roll out of the pocket. Pressure from Jenkins. Ball deflected. Was it holding on the far sideline? It was not. Calvin Johnson tried to.
Brown, I don't know how much he'll gain.
Will dish it out. C.J. Smith on the catch. What can Smith do after the catch? That's going to be the question mark here. Trying to break Darren Johnson's tackle, but couldn't quite get there. Came up about a yard. And ticking after a gain of 5. Back to Porter again. He does pick up a first down. Clock will stop as they reset the chains. Yannick, their own 40. Lausch again over the middle to another running back. This time it's Hyman. Couldn't get over to the sideline. Did he get enough for a first down? This Big Ten team, they're going to have to try to defend here against the Hail Mary attempt from Helinski, who was in. The bigger arm of the two QBs. Short throw, though. And it's hauled in, but at the 15, so it'll just be a stat patter, and we're going to go to overtime.
That's the end.
Well, it's fitting. It's Fitting for the way this game has gone. Parry and thrust, back and forth. Gonna get some free football here, Jason Ross.
Free football, not bad. These teams' mentalities have been pretty much mirrored. 3rd and 6. Hard, well protected. That throw incomplete. They're calling it clean coverage as well. He wanted the running back Maccabee. And the linebacker Uline drop. This could be the game. Right here, they have it deflected and incomplete. What a play, what a stand from Northwestern on a gutsy play.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Defense number 10. That penalty will be enforced on the succeeding spot. It'll be first down, Northwestern. Penalties half the distance.
We're going to look at the entire play from start to finish.
Darren Johnson there in man coverage. Gets a tug at the jersey. Officials don't call that as he's matched up with Jamal Edrin. And then Darren Johnson goes and finds.
So Lausch takes over, and a field goal could do this. Porter trying to take it down the sideline. Another high snap, and this will walk it off. Hyman finishes it on the road, and the Cats storm the field.
What a moment for Jack Lausch at Northwestern. Purdue has had that overtime game earlier this season where they came back against the Illini. Running back out of the backfield has been a source of frustration for Purdue all throughout this game. High snap, but Jack Lausch knows exactly where he's going with the football the entire way. Presence of mind to reel it in, and then a wide open Joseph Hyman. Looked like it was Johnny Karlaftis who had the responsibility. I mentioned eye candy, the discipline you need to sift through that traffic and make sure you get to your responsibility in man coverage. It's a big moment for a young quarterback to throw a game winner.
It's a Wildcat walk-off. Here in West Lafayette, Northwestern takes it 26-20 on the road. A big momentum shift.